Good morning, everyone out there. It's me again for another update. It's about 7:15 here. The sun is beaming. You can see that behind me. It's crazy how bright it is today. It will probably be equally hot. Anyway, just doing my usual, sitting here having my coffee. Floyd's got a doctor appointment this morning, so I may not get his help right away, but that's okay. I got my door lock latches for the Understorage doors, so I think I'm going to try to put those on and hopefully not have too much issues with that. May need to put some wood backers or some kind of stuff in there because the actual latches are pretty inset, and I'm only working with 080 aluminum doors. I don't have, solid wooden core doors like a lot of people will put. So I'll have to figure that out. And I'll probably just rivet them in for the most security, and we'll see how that goes. My tripod and a lot of my tools are inside Floyd's shop, so I may not get to it until he arrives. But I'm at least going to look at it and see, try to make some measurements and try to figure out how they're going to latch in there and stuff like that. Other than that, there's not a whole lot I can do. I could probably, clean the bus out a little bit and organize things, so that's always useful and helpful, even though it's not my favorite thing to do. Anyway, thanks for joining me here for another update. Hopefully, we'll see how we do things and maybe get some ideas. But we're nearing the end of being here at Floyd's shop. All we have to do now is secure down this roof deck and get the plumbing done. The guys next door, hopefully. And then a few other little small things. I'd like to install the CB radio. I'd like to install our spotlight. Could probably afford to get up on the roof and start cleaning that. I need some chemicals for that, dish soap and stuff, and get to scrubbing, seal some of these leaks up, and all the leaks actually. But yeah, just hanging loose this morning, just trying to take it easy, not get too stressed out over everything that's happened over the last month or two. Between this hurricane that recently just skirted by us and scared everybody but never even made landfall, a whole bunch of car repairs that came after trying to evacuate just to try to have a good time with wifey. We ended up being stranded in Gainesville, and I spent pretty much a whole week, a long weekend, trying to fix our car successfully. But it's been stressful, so I'm just trying to take it easy now, and yeah. Hopefully you enjoy these videos. If so, hit that subscribe button down below, hit the like, little thumbs up, and leave us a comment. Anyway, catch you on the other side of this. Thanks for joining me. Hey, what's up, people? I'm already hot and sweaty. Actually, I'm in the shade under this beautiful oak tree. But let me show you what I've done so far. It's not much, but it was not easy either. And I'm still not done. There's a whole lot of knots, but plenty of plenties and maybes and definitely, so check it out. Yeah, so I got it done on this side. Not the cleanest hole, but it goes down through the aluminum, so there. And then I got this Weatherstripping, nice and stiff, it ain't moving. The only concern I have now is on the edges here. If you look at that, with that Weatherstripping, it pushes it out a good 1/4 inch. I mean, it's not going to matter because the Weatherstripping will hopefully keep the water from building up in there. But what I'm probably going to do is on the inside of this frame here, I'm going to run a bolt through this way, just sticking out long enough to put a wing nut on it, and do the same thing over here in the center, right in the center of these. This will come out the same length of that as soon as I you know, put some weather stripping on this side, and I think it's good. You know, you tighten down on those this latch. It's super heavy duty, but it can be bent to some degree, and also, you know, backed off of there a little bit. So I'll make that as tight as I can, so when I close this, I mean, it's tight right now. It ain't going nowhere. And latches easily. And then I like this little gasketed lock here to keep that from getting grimy. It is stainless steel, you know, but I'm sure it's Chinese stainless steel, so rust can't happen. Just keep some lube on it or whatever, and it should be alright. Maybe, you know, they have that silicone lubricant as well. It's good to coat on all these kind of things. So yeah, I think that's good. I'll try to set up a time lapse on this side, but that took me a few hours to figure out. You know, I watched Gus GPS and watched them do theirs, and they went through wood, which is probably a lot better to bolt into and everything, but still a pain in the ass to cut. I cut this out with a jigsaw. I ended up breaking off half of my blade inside of the aluminum there, but nonetheless, it's done. So yeah, we'll see what I can do about a time lapse. Catch you all on the other side of this. So, Christelle. It's crazy. This little flappy thing. Christelle. Pretty much goes there. Trying to keep it centered. Trying to also Christelle. Center there. So as long as I cut out all this crap that all those scribbles in, that's why I did that. Should be alright. Yeah. So, bust out the drill, the jigsaw, and try to do this without cutting away more than I absolutely need. We'll see on the other side of this.
Tous les deux. Te souviens-tu? Notre projet. Les jardins botaniques d'Édimbourg. Une journée comme les autres. Ton chapeau. Le temps a passé. Fleurs séchées que tu gardais dans ton appartement, ta famille, 1976. Nous étions fous. Je t'attends. Bientôt. Christelle, mon amour. L'heure est venue.
Nice and stiff. So yeah, I'm gonna end up putting some kind of, probably wing nuts from the inside out on those edges there. But I got both of my, and they come up pretty flush here. Nice with that weather stripping on there. I could probably, man, the light sucks. There we go. My hair sucks too. Holy crap. I don't know how people make this look so good. Instagram. Anyway, I could get 1/8 of an inch weather stripping on those, but it's thicker, it's better. It allows me to make adjustments to the latch inside of this and tighten down some wing nuts real tight so it'll be nice and snug. As far as security goes, it's real secure. Definitely will deter people from trying to get in there and grab our batteries and propane tanks. I'm basically in the shade, but I'm still sweating. Yeah, he tore the floor out in this thing. And he said if I go in there while he's welding together the rest of my brackets and help him get the deck down and weld those main support beams on there, while he's doing that, I can be in his bus, you know, go in there and sand out his floor of his bus so he can paint it, and he'll throw in all the rest of the welding work because there's still quite a bit to do. Plus I asked him if he would help me hook up our CB radio and antenna, our spotlight. We'll see what I can get out of him before we leave here, but yeah, we're getting close with this bus. Glad to have these latches in place. Now I just need to figure out wing nut and bolt system so it'll be snug when I drive back, and I'll talk to you guys soon. flap this, and I come in here and start sanding this thing. Might get a grinder wheel on there too. But yeah, I'm good for today. He didn't really do any welding, so I'm not going to complete the sanding job until I see him. I'm just kidding. He's a good guy. He's good on his word. He's definitely likes to see things through. So yeah, getting our roof deck fastened down and getting everything welded together will be the next step. And you know, it's a 2 or 3 man job, but his welding really you know, makes me relieved, because aluminum, that stuff is not easy. I had trouble just trying to do some stick welding of just playing around with steel at my buddy Nick's house, and kept sticking it, and I didn't have enough voltage on there, and turned it up, and then I was like melting holes through it. And welding is definitely an art, and Floyd knows his stuff, so yeah, can't wait to get that done. Can't wait to get a few more things done in here, get the plumbing done, check all the lines, make sure there are no leaks. Speaking of leaks, you know, go and reseal this whole roof and whatever windows that are still leaking, and pretty much got it all the first time, but then, you know, I started stripping away some of the silicone that I had put on there, because I knew eventually I was going to tint these windows, and still haven't done that. As you can see behind me, you know, they're still see-through. But eventually, once all the building and stuff and all the debris stops flying, I will definitely be cleaning the windows up and tinting the crap out of them. I'll put a limo tint on the inside, and then you know, right up against the glass is going to be mirror tint, so it'll have that limo tint backer that you won't be able to see through with a mirror and the 5% combined. It will make the bus darker inside, but our LED lighting is definitely bright enough. Turn that up for you. You know. Yeah, it's daytime, you can't really tell. Yeah, I got my 60-foot shore power going all the way from the back of the bus all the way over to that building where the 30 amp hookup is, and just made it with that. Probably unplug it today, because it is kind of a hazard and you can trip over. It's kind of hanging there. Anyway, I got a little bit dirty in his bus doing that kind of stuff, and tomorrow I'll be getting real dirty, but I'm really glad he bought me this suit. I wish I would have had one when he did ours. I don't know if you follow my Instagram, but I've got a picture on there where I'm a completely different color, except for where I was wearing goggles and stuff, because I decided to just take my shirt off and you know, ruin my clothes, and then end up just getting completely caked in rust. So yeah, I don't know how people get by with the beautiful Instagram stories and stuff of them doing bus conversions and, you know, wearing their nice clothes and everything, but it's, if you want to do a good job and be thorough about it, there's nothing clean about it. Anyway, I'm gonna stop ranting now. Got those doors, got the latches on those Understorage doors done. Happy about that. Still need to put some wing nuts on the edges of them to keep them from flapping around at all. And then tomorrow I'll be attacking Floyd's floor on this other bus here. I think it looks almost black and white, it's so faded compared to ours, which is like bright yellow. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna end this here. I'll get you guys tomorrow with another update. Thanks for following along. Sorry if these videos aren't a whole bunch of really amazing things happening. You know, sometimes, some days they're better than others and you get really big things accomplished, and then other times it's just, you know, grinding up screws and, you know, messing around with door latches and things like that. But it's all part of the process, so we're just creating our own utopia here, trying to at least. It does exist, you just have to create it. Start today. That's my best advice to you. Thanks for following along. We'll see you on the next one. Tomorrow, actually. Peace.